Good Wednesday morning, everyone. My name's Josiah Pike, and these are your Fastcast Digital headlines for October 29th. Now, in today's top headline, this morning, Anchorage police are investigating a crash that sent a pedestrian to the hospital last night. APD says it happened at 822 near the intersection of Minnesota Drive and East Benson Boulevard. Southbound lanes of Minnesota were shut down while investigators with the Major Collision Investigations Unit processed the scene. Authorities have not yet released details about the condition of the driver or the person who was hit. You can visit our website for updates throughout the day on this developing story. And with more than 300 Western Alaska evacuees now living in Anchorage, either temporarily or long-term, the U.S. Postal Service is working to ensure they still get their mail. The USPS is asking residents from Kipnuk and Queelangauk to fill out a temporary change of address form so mail can be rerouted. Forms are available at any post office or at the Egan Center mail room located on the second floor. That's open daily from 1 to 4.
We have the postmasters from Quig and Kipnuk are actually displaced, and they're here handing out the mail, and you're seeing the residents going, what are you doing here? And they're like, yeah, we've been displaced also, and it kind of made everybody feel like, all right, things are going to get back to normal at some point.
Now, just yesterday, about 300 packages were sorted for the two villages, and more are on the way. And finally, a bill aiming to eliminate daylight savings time in our state will be taken up by the state legislature in January. Now, back in May, in an 18-2 vote, the state Senate was the latest legislative body to vote to end Alaska daylight savings. This also passed the Senate back in 2015, but never became law. And with the session scheduled to start in January, we're now waiting to see what happens. And here's what we heard from senators on both sides.
And Alaskans just don't really see a need for it, especially with the summers that we have and the winters that we have. We have a lot of light, a lot of darkness, and so this bill would change that.
Most of Alaska is already an hour off of solar time where it should be 2 hours off with daylight savings time. And that bill would ask that we be 2 hours off of solar time permanently. We already know that there are health effects if people are too far off of solar time.
Now, we're now waiting to see if the state House lawmakers schedule a vote on the bill. The next legislative session starts in January. Updates on these stories and more can be found on our website, alaskasnewssource.com. Thanks for tuning in today, and have a great Wednesday.